guys know better than me. And so I'm going to just introduce y'all to, I'm going to have these cards here, but we got conversations that are happening. Oh, did I go live on YouTube already? I did. Did I go in the right one? Am I in the right one? Let me see. Oh, I am. Okay, so apparently I done went live on YouTube early. So here we are. We have arrived. I was also wanting to go live on some different platforms, but until my message pops up, then I guess this is where we at. But where it says, Pisces, opposition comes from your enemies, but it also may come from friends. I guess I should have put friends and family, but I feel like friends and family are the same to me at this point. So, all right. I'm trying to make sure that everything is updated. But literally, I was going to try to use this phone, and then that way I could have got another platform up. But so I've been up since 5 something, and that's what I was being given. Hey, Maxie Love. All right, so I do have my cards with me, just so we're all clear. Let me see if I can get this phone to go on Wi-Fi real quick, because we started off early. All right, so it wasn't intentional, but that's the way the universe intended it, I guess, because we're here. And as y'all see, it's active. And I'm trying to figure out why my messages didn't pull from one phone to the next. But we're going to get down to the bottom of it. Hopefully everything pops up the way that it needs to pop up real quick. And then I can get another platform up on the... Good morning, Tamisha. I love you. All right. So, message. Pisces. Opposition will come from your enemies. It may also come from your friends' family. My op comes from friends and family these days. It's okay. Yes. And that's what it should say. But matter of fact, let me just go change it because we here early anyway. And I guess that's what it needs to be. And as y'all see, y'all got a different view today. Because y'all already know what the message is. But like I said, something that came from ladies' night. And y'all, everybody's over here. It was okay, where is my messages at? Y'all, if I can get the message pulled up. Because I'm trying to make sure it comes on this phone. But let me change this anyway. Good morning, everybody. Everybody getting through with the pleasantries. We got 373 is gonna be the first number we gonna look up. 373. 373 is the number. All right, so y'all, I'm gonna just let y'all know. I don't know what I dreamt last night. This message came authentically from the fact that I woke up this morning. And this is what they said. They brought me back to a conversation last night that was being had on Ladies' Night. And it was my brother, Tamisha, me, Keita, Ricky was there. And so after all the lights and everything shut down from all the other platforms, then, let me write down this number because I don't want to forget the number. Can somebody look up what 363 means? All right, so that's updated. And I'm in the chat, so I'm gonna go to the chat. I can see the chats of all. Lady T, I see you on both sides. Good morning. So your channel, and I don't know why my messages are not updating. I want to pull up another social media platform, but anyway. So, Pisces, opposition will come from your enemies. It may also come from your family and friends. And this came out of something.
Look, girls,
that
Keurig's
is,
new ice pods keep their delicious flavor.
like I said, last night came out of ladies' night. But it's apparently my spirit guide said, no, ma'am. And I told y'all, ever since I changed, my spirit guides be like, it don't matter who it is. It could be my mama, my daddy, my brother, my cousin, my kids. It'll point something out, and even if it's not harmful in any way, or if it's done in jest, because you got to remember, people don't know. As we change and we go through spiritual elevation, the higher consciousness, higher levels. Tamisha, can you also put that in YouTube, please? As we also change and we go through higher levels, spiritual awakening, and this could be us, this could be them. So we're gonna take it on both sides, because we're not gonna sit here and act like it's just us. We're not gonna be self-centered. We're gonna see both sides, both angles, because we always keep talking about different perspectives and different perceptions of a situation. So only the real shall remain. Appreciate starting the day with your real. Thank you. Amen. I understand it and I receive it. Whoever did that angel number 363. All right, Lady T. We're going to go numerology experts regard angel number 363 as a powerful message. It's associated with creativity, expression, and spirituality. The number 3 and the number 6 are important in numerology and carry profound meanings. The number 3 relates to characteristics like creativity, optimism, manifesting, and expansion, whereas the number 6 is connected to qualities like love, harmony, family, and stability. By combining these numbers, angel number 363 represents a focus on self-expression, creativity, and gratitude. All right, 363. It says qualities that you should focus on: home, family, stability, right? And so, again, conversation being had at ladies' night. So cameras go down. I tell them I wanted to tell them a song that basically I was already listening to. Or that I'm actually writing. There are several songs. All of a sudden now it's creativity going down, and it's lots and lots of songs happening, and they're coming out of my brain. All right. So as we awaken, as we spiritually go through levels and ascend, we become different than what other people know about us, right? And so spiritual people were always being mindful of spells and things being spoken over us. And just so y'all know, this was a harmless conversation, my brother right there, and I'm still saying this shit. And my brother know how I be saying it, and my brother know how I be doing it, because when you change, they think that you're the same, but you are not. You're nothing like you used to be. And it's nothing bad on your part. It's nothing bad on their part, because they will change as well. So this is not just a you thing. I'm just using me because we are here and I'm the person sitting in this seat talking, okay? So there's that. So nobody's feelings is less spared, mine or his or anybody else's that I engage with, right? And so what was happening is, so I'm writing a song, and my neighbor was over here for ladies' night. He actually been kind of assisting me in this process, because it's something that he is into. I didn't even know it, actually, that he was into it. It just ended up being a thing, whereas we had, and y'all, just so y'all know, this all goes along with the reading. So if you hear and you blown here, you know how this process gets done, okay? So if you new here and you don't like this, then I suggest you leave, because this is the way it's going down. Period. Okay? So, the story goes with the reading, because the numbers going to match the reading. And that's what I just said. Qualities like love, harmony, and family. So we've been talking about transition and change with yourself and the people that you love. And so you become different, they become different. Your pathway is not their pathway, and their pathway is not your pathway. And as you grow, you start to learn and understand that the family that you come into this realm with ain't the family that you may end up walking a pathway with, or it could be the family that you end up walking a pathway with, depending upon the growth on everybody's side. So as I become different, he becomes different, my mom becomes different, my daddy becomes different, everybody becomes different. So I have developed patterns and characteristics over my life that could potentially be me or me because, they're me. But I also said I would want to get better at certain ones. So when conflict happens or things that, I don't like or don't, feel right in my spirit, I get going. All right, so last glitch, as I told y'all, everybody, it was real traumatic to me. And so, although I am now coming out of a spiritual awakening, which I just told everybody that I was going through, and now they're saying you have to articulate yourself better. So when things happen, it either needs to be addressed then, or even if I spiritually don't see it with my 3D eyes, when my spirit addresses it, then that's the time for me to address it. So again, nothing on, nobody's part that happened last night during ladies night. Ladies night was wonderful. Like I said, somehow I got put on private. All I did was went to sleep. So that means my spirit guide is saying that's what it needs to be. But in the process of that, I don't remember what I dreamed. But when I woke up, my spirit guides are saying opposition will come from your enemies. It may also come from your friends and family. So my brother is always joking. That's his nature. No harm, no foul. That's what he does. It could be a characteristic that, we know about him. But as he grows, either it's going to change or it's not going to change, or it's going to be more, or it's going to be less. Wonderful person. He over here in the chat. He entertains. He's good at it. He's good at telling stories. He's good at, interjecting. And that's my brother. I love him. But last night I was singing something that Tamisha and Keisha already know, right? They know why. They know the transition of the thing and why it's going the way it's going. They have actually also heard me perform them well and, spit out all the words and everything else. Last night, whatever was happening in the process, because it happens sometimes, and I just got to go through the steps because, my neighbor walks me through it, and he'll say the same thing. Sometimes you're going too fast, sometimes you're going too slow. But the music is on a frequency, right? And it's on a frequency that sometimes it only resonates with certain people, right? So him listening to it, he said, no, that ain't it. Don't work on that too much. Which apparently to my spirit guides and to my soul said, he's the op. Because what it said was encouragement. So let me tell you, mind you, my brother ain't an op. They could be saying it, but the thing that came out of his mouth would have been meant to discourage, right? But this is the thing. It says, opposition will come from your enemies. It may also come from your friends. So then it says, walk in obedience to all that the Lord your God has commanded you, so that you may live and prosper and prolong your days in the land that you will possess. Deuteronomy 5:33. It says, so that you may live and prosper and prolong in the days in the land that you will possess. You will possess the land. That means you don't have it yet, but the land is actually yours, all right? And it says, I love the story of Nehemiah in the Bible. It's an inspiring account of a man who stepped outside his comfort zone to move on behalf of God's people and rebuild the wall of Jerusalem. Even though he was afraid, it also contains life-giving lessons on how to respond to opposition when you're working to accomplish a task, fulfill a purpose, or say yes to God's calling. So that means that what my brother don't know, because he don't have all the ins and outs of it, and the songs are not done, and they go in certain positions, it will flow in a certain type of way. So this is like Noah, when they told Noah to build the ship, and everybody's laughing because they saying, we ain't have rain, this, that, and the third, and they try to discourage Noah. We all know the end results of that story. All right, so it says, Jerusalem, even though he was afraid, it also contains life-giving lessons on how to respond to opposition when you're working to accomplish a task, fulfill a purpose, or say yes to God's calling. One of the favorite lessons from Nehemiah is this: opposition will come from your enemies. It may also come from your friends. I know this is true I know this truth doesn't make you want to shout hallelujah. No one wants to experience opposition from enemies, let alone those that they love. Maybe this is happening to you. You have gotten a passion burning in your heart, something you're convinced God is calling you to accomplish. You're so moved that you want to share your excitement and tell someone close to you about it, maybe a friend, a spouse, a parent, or a sibling. But rather than hearing your words or of support or an enthusiasm after you share your heart's passion, all you hear are words of fear and criticism. Oh, you shouldn't do that. That can turn out horribly, or that will never work, or that's a bad idea. Nehemiah experienced this too. In chapter 4, verse 11, he recorded that his enemies and the enemies of his band and builder before and enemies of his bands of builders said, before they know or see a thing, we will come into their minds, kill them, and put an end to their work. Even though unpleasant, that's an expected response from an enemy, right? But what wasn't expected was from Nehemiah, recorded at verse 12, the Jews who Nehemiah and his friends were working to help and to serve by rebuilding the wall said, wherever you turn, they, your enemies, will attack us. That's not what you want to hear from someone that you're trying to help, right? Gratitude is understandable. I mean, granted, it's understandable. They weren't afraid, but they couldn't get behind Nehemiah's vision. No, it says, but couldn't they get behind Nehemiah's vision a little more? The wall would eventually protect them. Who wants to hear negative news when you're working towards accomplishing a goal? No one, not only can we experience a lack of support from our enemies, but also from those who are close to us who don't agree with our dream, calling, or purpose. So what do you do if a dear friend, family member, or colleague isn't supporting you? First, listen with the mindset that they don't have your perspective because God didn't speak to them. He didn't lay it on their heart to start the new ministry, visit the sick person, or stand in there oppressed. He didn't move their heart. He moved yours. So they can't understand your perspective. So y'all, when y'all go through stuff and y'all don't understand why, because again, it's not the people. It's the, like, y'all are doing a different thing. And so the person may love you. They may have their best intentions for you. They may not want you to fall into a pit. So different perspectives, remember. They may not want you to waste your time. But if God didn't give them the vision or they don't know why a thing is happening, then it's almost like they're telling you you have to trust your intuition and you have to stay the course. So again, no slight. It is not nothing about the situation. It's just more of saying, how do you understand certain things? Because what if the people are really saying it because they already see what could potentially happen to you? You see what I'm saying? Okay, so next, remember that sometimes people will project onto others what they feel is impossible. Because they think it's impossible for them, they'll say you can't write a book because they feel like they can't write a book. They'll tell you it's impossible to get that new job because they think they can't get a new job. Don't take it to heart. Just remember what's motivating them. Continue to love them and keep moving forward. Y'all see what I'm saying? Like, everybody don't have to be like, and this is where I told y'all my spiritual awakening. So apparently I must have passed that test because remember I told y'all, normally when things happen, I just see my perspective of a thing because I'm the person that's dealing with it. And so it's going to or lending towards spiritual growth. That's where I think we are with this. So it's saying he is calling you to, you don't have to have their support. You don't have to have their support. Even though you like it, the support you need is support God. The support that you need is the support that God has given you. So if God called you to do it, which means if God be for you, who shall be against you? So if God called you to it, you will accomplish it. He has already equipped you with the power to be able to do it. Lastly, remember that adversity wants to use those closest to you to keep you from doing God's will. So lastly, remember that adversity wants to use those closest to you to keep you from doing God's will. So obey God, even if someone you love doesn't agree. Press on, friend. Press on. Mind you, again, I don't even remember what I dreamt. I felt no way even when he said it. Because guess what? Didn't bother me none. I just went on about my business. But apparently my spirit guide said, hell to the no. Let's make sure you're paying attention, because these are little things. But also because of the fact of my change, now sometimes, because I'm always saying the power of life and death is in the tongue. So my brother, being the person that he is, will say stuff sometimes, and I have to say to him, oh, I rebuke that. Because that's my brother. I love him. I don't think my brother want to cast spells over me. You got to also remember, I don't want to cast spells over my brother. But because now these spiritual heights are new, as I'm changing, we have to be mindful that the person might not be changing in the same direction we're changing. You see what I'm saying? Last time I was so triggered during the spiritual awakening, I was cussing everybody out because I didn't see nobody's perspective, because I didn't care. All I knew was they're telling me this, they're showing me that. But what I did was, during the last process of the spiritual awakening, I made sure to remind myself that these are the things that I wish to remember. So even in the process of this, it came up with some other stuff. It says, one, don't let it discourage you. God gave you the vision, not them. So you have to fulfill it. And y'all have to be mindful as chosen people, when you step into a role saying that you're a chosen person or that you're going to lead in a certain type of way, everybody might not agree with you. But we don't have to argue with them. We don't have to, fight with them. We don't have to. You can agree to disagree and keep it pushing. Because they may think that, but guess what? If you already know, then you stay the course. You do the thing that you need to do, or the thing that God told you to do, in love, and continue to keep pushing forward. All right? So then it says, life is too short to spend time with the wrong person or the wrong people. So if you start to notice certain things and you start to address it with people, because again, we have to be mindful, we have to teach people how to treat us. So as we grow, because we were one way, you know what I mean? My brother didn't know me my whole entire life. You see what I'm saying? So as I grow and as I elevate, I'm not the same person that he knew. Actually, the person that he knew probably is, still in there, but I'm a different entity, a different being. So I have to be handled a little bit different, and I might be different tomorrow than I am today, because as they take me through spiritual awakening, today I may be articulating good, tomorrow I might not, tomorrow I might be cussing. Y'all just gonna have to take it how it resonates for you, because that's just what it is, okay? All right, so negative people. Negative equals negative energy. Use the good energy on people who love you and always stay with me. Because again, Tamisha and Keita was saying, because they already heard it. So they was egging me on. They was my hype man. I was appreciating it. You know what I'm saying? My soul sisters. So again, they was doing the thing that you would want somebody to do for you anyway, because they know I'm going to get it. And on top of that, y'all already know once I put the shit down, even my brother know. Like, if I've been working on it, I'm not going to get done with it until it's done right. So, and then when it gets delivered, it's going to be delivered in a pretty ass fucking package. And all that don't like it after that can... But at the end of the day, it's not finished. So, and I was excited because I want to share the fact that these are my first songs. I've never written a song before in my life. Although I write poetry, so... there's that, and soon I'll figure out how to turn my poetry into songs. But as of now, those are my first two songs, so I was excited to share them. And Tamisha can even tell you, because Tamisha done heard these songs 9,000 times from start to finish, and I was fucking it up on the first day. And again, yesterday, I was doing the exact same thing. All right, so here we are. Words can inspire, but words can also destroy. So as spiritual people, we have to be mindful that the power of life and death is in the tongue. So the same way I'm saying what I said, because again, I felt no type of way about it. I went doing what I was doing last night, minding my own damn business, caught nothing behind it. But my spirit, when I woke up, this was the message. So something didn't sit well in my spirit to say, hold on, that's your brother. Your brother just tried to diminish you, like, cut it. And again, my brother helps and supports and will send me shit and do, encourage me. My brother tells me that everything that I do is good and I can do anything. Like, so my brother does encourage me. But even at that time, it may have just been, he might have said the shit trash, that's it, that's all. It could potentially be. But the frequency that's in it, or the frequency that it's going to be on, is going to resonate with the people that it's supposed to resonate with. It may not need to resonate to him. And it may, that just may be the way that it is. He has his right to have his opinion. I shouldn't feel slighted in no way. And like I said, I didn't. But spiritually, I'm being told to be mindful of people who do shit like that. Because it's a thing like y'all don't understand, where it be people that be close to you that be doing stuff. And if you can tell them in a way, in a loving way, and they elevate from it, then that's great. If you tell them and they keep doing it, fuck them. Get rid of them. That's how it go. Because spiritually, as you elevate, as they elevate, just because y'all was born out the same hole, tunnel, vessel, don't mean that y'all are going to walk the pathway together. And that's fine for everybody. It's just like we were having relationship conversations and we were discussing, it's okay for, if you get with a person and y'all pathway is not the same, it's okay to let that person go. It's the experience. Let that person go be loved by somebody that loved them. Why hold a person back and try to act like you're going to want something different when you know what you want from that person or that situation? And if, excuse me, if you don't get it, then go play with somebody else. Don't sit in something that isn't going to serve you, okay? So then it says, be mindful when it comes to your words. Again, the power of life and death is in the tongue. So words can inspire and words can destroy. So choose your words well. Then it says, one word can change someone's entire day. So you could say something to somebody and they may have been having a really good day. And because you don't know how to control your mouth, now you done, and I'm notorious because, you know what I'm saying, sometimes I don't be know how to control my mouth. And like I said, my spirit guides told me that this time when you go through the spiritual awakening, I need you to articulate better, because I wasn't articulating very well on the first one. I was triggered. Everybody was getting cussed out. And I still wasn't apologizing. Like, this what you going to get, because I meant it. And so even during that time, I was saying, literally, I was burning bridges because I didn't care. I was burning bridges because I don't want you to come back across here. Once I say what I say, hopefully you just going to get, and then that's it. But it was certain people, certain bridges you don't burn. Or you can just choose to walk away and go, you know, because certain family members, this and the third, I feel like it don't have to be that way. But other people, like, it was just people that I didn't give a damn about. And I said what I meant, and I meant what I said. They came into my space. So because you came into my space, if you didn't like it, go with God. It was good. All right, so the number, Tamisha, is 822 is the number that's on the table. So this time, articulate yourself better. And on top of that, be loving to those that you love, that basically you want to cultivate relationships with. You have to explain to people. So I know a lot of us, once we go through those glitches, we just, you know, because we don't know what's happening. And we may not be articulating it properly. And this is one of the things that I said to my brother. I'm going to try to do better as far as like showing up and saying what I mean and meaning what I say. Because last time I didn't do a good job at it. I just went ghost on everybody. And y'all get somebody else to do it. Because I don't know what's happening. And I'm different. So here we go with the, it says, handle them carefully, for words have more power than atom bombs. Handle them carefully, for words have more power than atom bombs. You can say what you say, but it's how you say it. Be mindful of how you say something to a person, especially if it's a person that you love, a person that you care about. That goes vice versa. The way that it gets delivered, like once it gets heard and once your spirit says whatever, the way you deliver it also has to be a real thing. Because even my brother, like, we was having a conversation before, and it was some people that don't know me that come to the channel, and my brother told them, shit, she blocked me. So I know, like, so that's why I tell people, my cutoff game's strong. Because I got to step back and, you know, see things. And so it's not that, that was just the way I learned to handle it. That may not have been a healthy way. But I'm learning to do better and be able to articulate myself when it comes to certain things of that nature. So, but for random people, brand new people, I don't know you, you don't know me. So you can go with God, literally. My cutoff game is real strong when it comes to that. So I try not to rub people the wrong way or do the wrong things because of the fact that it's vice versa. Because the same way they can, I can cut them off, they can cut me off. Same. It's going to feel the same. But also, as I learned and as I grew, or as I'm growing, because I'm still growing, I'm learning to articulate better, because we don't realize the traumas and the triggers that people give us, we also give them too. Because as I've been going through reading and some other stuff, I learned that when you give people the silent treatment, it creates mental health. So if I'm supposed to be a good person, then I have to kind of grant you closure to get gone. Not unless I just don't care. You see what I'm saying? And to people that you love, once you know that, then you kind of try to be more gentle or more careful with those that you love, their mental health. And so we might not all know how to do that. Because again, I ain't nobody's therapist, but on a daily basis, Tamisha, Catherine, Snanky, Shay Shay, everybody that I can see right now in the chat. There's more people in there, but I can only see them over here. If I care about them and I love them, then I should care about their mental health. Not that it's my responsibility to take care of it or to, do anything other than watch what I do as a person to them. You know what I mean? Be mindful of my words. I don't have to go out of my way to do anything super duper special other than to police myself. You see what I'm saying? So sometimes as spiritual people, we have to also learn to police ourselves. But again, on another note, I have also just said to you in the same sentence, if I don't know you and I don't care about you and you just trying to do whatever you're doing to me, I'm going to cut you the fuck off. It's not my issue or not my care about your mental health because I don't know you. But you kind of decided that because I sit here, we're like besties or something. I get it because I feel the same way about y'all. But when y'all start doing stuff, my friends don't do me like that. My family don't do me like that. And when they start to do me like that, I start to say things so that will help them understand why you triggered me. Okay. And I wasn't the best at it. But now I sit here in front of you. Like I said, felt nothing about it last night. Minding my own business. Spiritually, my soul woke up this morning and said, we got to have a talk about this because you see how minor that was, but it was also spell work being done because the power of life and death is in the tongue. Not intentional spell work because I don't think he just said, get somebody else to do it. Because, people tell me that too. Get somebody else to do it. Bitch, that ain't it. Okay? And we talk like that. So it's not like but spiritually, there's a thing happening. So don't ask me the thing. I'm just being obedient, okay? Because as y'all see, I came prepared. Because they was downloading. Okay, so here are some other things that you can listen to or that you need. Don't worry about what others think or what they care about. Think about yourself. And I know that may sound very, very selfish, but when it comes to your creative work, when it comes to your soul's mission, when it comes to what God is telling you to do, you can't worry about what nobody else is saying or what nobody else is doing. You got to stay the course. Because what if Noah didn't listen to what God said as far as the ship? All of mankind would have faltered. So although we don't know our life's purpose or where we're about to go in situations, we still got to be mindful that if you're hearing what you're hearing, that's the frequency you're on. You don't have to be on the same frequency as the people that are around you, but it needs to be reciprocated in some type of way that makes it energetically correct for all parties. All right, so we have in numerology, the angel number 822 symbolizes balance, harmony, and spiritual growth. It can also represent strength, resilience, and courage. Some say that 822 is a sign from the spiritual realm to find balance and harmony in your life. What I just said. It can also be a divine message to align your physical and spiritual selves to create a life of peace and harmony. All right, so it says the last thing that they have here is God gave you the vision, not them. So you have to fulfill it. So my brother's pathway is not mine. God, whatever, he has in store for him to do is what he has in store for him. Tamisha, God gave her her vision. Whatever it is in store for her, that's what she is to do. Snanky, God gave you your vision, whatever it is. Catherine, same. Shay, same. Everybody, same. So if God told Noah to build the boat. He might have been telling somebody else to do it too. He might have said, you do it and you do it. But what if Noah was the only one that heard him? Because we can also go back to I'm being reminded of Judas. Judas was the one of the 12 disciples. But also I just gave y'all this lesson the other day. Judas was the only one that was able to hear the frequency. But they said Judas was also told to go and betray Jesus to the authorities. So, and they also said that Judas was the only one that understood the message, and that's the reason why they were best friends, because of the fact that he was able to give him secrets of the universe, secrets of life. Y'all see how this is going. When the assignment is given, it got to be done, no matter whether or not people look at it wrong or whether or not people look at it right. Y'all see what I'm saying? The assignment has to be the assignment. You got to fulfill it regardless of the fact. Everybody's assignment ain't the same. Some people get assigned to do some weird shit. Because, you know, Judas got assigned to do some weird shit. But in the text, it says that he was the one that gained the knowledge and the information. So why would he be the one that got assigned to go do the weird random stuff? I still ain't understood, but hey, maybe it's not time yet. Because what it says is when the student is ready, the teacher will appear. I'm not there yet, apparently, because I'm still trying to figure that part of the message out. Okay, so we got a 8 of Pentacles here. It says, find your work-life balance to protect your creativity. So making sure that there's balance in everything that you do. Balance keeps being the key. So even in the amount of time, because what my brother was saying actually would also kind of fit into this. He said don't waste too much time on that. You see what I'm saying? But my spirit knows how much time that I need to spend on it. But if you spend too much time on something and then it turns out to be trash, guess what you just did? Wasted time is wasted money. You could have been doing something better. But if you also know that God gave you that vision and this is what you need to do, or if you know that you have a specific thing or assignment to fulfill with this thing or that thing, then who's to say what it is? You have to trust your own discernment. And that's where we keep coming to on this part of the journey. Like, you have to trust yourself. And I keep telling y'all, I trust me. I don't give a fuck what nobody say, because at the end of the day, I've been noticing what's happening. I trust me. And where I'm going or the direction, only me and God knows, or maybe God knows, because shit, sometimes I don't be knowing where I'm going. It just gets put here, and then I just walk it out. Period. All right, so it says find work-life balance to protect your creativity. Education, detail, perseverance, overly careful. So you may also be going too slow on something, being overly careful. And they may be trying to tell you, like, it's good. Perfectionism is a thing. Can it ever really be perfect, though? The frequency is going to be the frequency. So the people who are meant to hear it is going to hear it. Those who have ears, let them hear. The people who are meant to see it, when it's time for you to see this message, this is when you're going to be able to see it. When it's time for you to hear this message, that's when it's going to be time for you to hear it. I just told y'all, when the student is ready, the teacher will appear. When I'm ready to understand whatever that is, then it will come to me. I mean, I'm this many years old and I'm still discovering secrets of the Bible. Like, literally, I done read this thing 9,000 times, but for some reason I'm understanding stuff now that I thought I understood then, but now it's different, because the more spiritually elevated I become, it keeps being a thing. Like, this ain't right. All right. Only you know the vision that God has given you. You shall share it with others, but do not expect them to see it as you do. It's your vision, not theirs. Amen. Thank you, Catherine. Thank you, Tamisha, also. So we got talent, high standards, and skills. Trust you. If you know you talented, you know you creative, you know you skillful, but this also gives quality over quantity. Like, quality work, not a lot of work. So making sure that there's skill and craftsmanship in it. And on top of that, y'all do know I got bars, though. Let me let y'all know. So we got rebirth, a settling, discussions or decisions, practicality, and contributions. All right. So 8 of Pentacles there. We also have the Hierophant here. I don't know where I got that from, y'all. I just lied. It's the High Priestess, but apparently must be given Hierophant energy. So let me look this thing up right here is what I need. Because we already went over it, but I want to find it for myself too, because sometimes these numbers be given different meanings depending upon who looks it up. Because again, your vision might not be the same as mine. And my vision may not be the same as yours. All right, so High Priestess energy here. Trust your own counsel first. No matter what happens, trust your own counsel first. It's your life. Why do you want to, if you fail, at least you'll know that you did it. If you listen to other people and you fail, you're going to be mad as hell, okay? So do what you need to do for you. Trust your own counsel first. Change, fluctuation, wisdom, sound judgment, common sense, awareness, and trusting your own intuition. The balance of opposites and decisions. And also, is sacred knowledge being given. So again, Noah got told to build a boat, get the animals 2 by 2, put them on there so you can save humankind, so you can save humanity. They said so many people came past Noah on those days when he was building that boat, and they all kept laughing, but Noah kept going. Who had the last laugh after the flood came? All right, so we're talking about 822. It's a message from the divine realm reminding you that you have the power to manifest abundance and success into your life. You're getting divine support and guidance regarding achieving. It's also a subconscious servant. Demonstrates better leadership by providing the proper guidance to make things right and to earn more respect, okay? We also have, as far as love, it's 822 is a significant impact on your love life, relationships, and encourages you to find balance. And balance keeps being a key thing. Balance and harmony in your partnerships. Take time to nurture your relationships. Communicate openly with your loved ones. Y'all, do y'all hear me? It says communicate openly with your loved ones. We got 1818 too. So 1818 is there. And create a supportive and loving environment. When you're able to articulate yourself properly or communicate with a person properly, it says supportive and loving environment, healthy relationships. Because again, as you change and as you grow, sometimes people might not understand your change and your growth. So you have to articulate it properly to them. And so we kind of, if something happens, an offense or anything, maybe it's like not taking things the wrong way from the beginning. So maybe it was done like that intentionally. Because again, like I said, I felt nothing behind it. But apparently I did. You see what I'm saying? Spiritually, there was one thing. 3D wise, I was busy. You see what I'm saying? The Hierophant and the High Priestess are two sides, feminine, masculine, of the spiritual coin. All right, we got 822. It's a sign that you need to focus on your career and financial stability. Your angels are encouraging you to work hard and to stay motivated, even if you face obstacles or setbacks. Trust that you have the skills, knowledge, and support to overcome any challenge that comes your way. Also, be mindful of your thoughts and emotions, as they can affect energy and attract other positive or negative outcomes. Y'all hear that? It says, trust that you have the skills, knowledge, and support to overcome any challenge that comes your way. Also, be mindful of your thoughts and emotions, as they can affect your energy and attract either positive or negative outcomes. Y'all, subconscious mind is a thing, because again, that's how that transpired. Good morning, beautiful. All right, so we got 822 is a powerful manifestation number. It indicates that your thoughts and intentions are aligned with the universe's abundance, and that you can attract prosperity and success by visualizing your goals and taking inspired action. Use positive affirmations, gratitude, and visualization techniques to amplify your manifestation power and to attract the opportunities and the resources that you need to come. 822 represents the connection between your inner and outer world. Your angels are reminding you to maintain a balance between your material and spiritual needs, and to seek inner peace and clarity. Take time to meditate, pray, or reflect on your goals, values, and beliefs, and to listen to your intuition for guidance. Trust that your angels are guiding and supporting you every step of the way. And also, they're talking about somebody that, and because y'all, I told you today we having conversations while I'll be trying to read. Talking about somebody that is being put in a management or a leadership role to do something, and making sure that you're balanced in the way that you handle the people, everybody, because nepotism is a thing. It's alive and well. And they saying spiritually it's a no-go. So everybody gets handled the same. (822) also has a message for your love and relationships. It suggests that you need to communicate and collaborate with your partner, because in one aspect, because business is never personal, is what they said. Take it how it resonates for you. It suggests that you need to communicate and collaborate with your partner and loved ones to maintain a healthy and harmonious relationship. Be open. And they said, you are your brand and your brand is your business. So you are your brand and your brand is your business. It suggests that you need to communicate and collaborate with your partner or loved ones to maintain a healthy and harmonious relationship. Be open, honest, and supportive, and take the time to listen to their needs and perspectives. Also, don't lose sight of, okay, so I just got a frequency shift right here. Be open and honest and supportive, and take time to listen to their needs and their perspectives. Also, don't lose sight of your own values and boundaries. Y'all hear that? They giving y'all the blueprint, all right? So apparently that was a thing, because that was another thing I heard several times, giving you the blueprint. If you handle it this way from the beginning, then nobody won't be expecting you to be but one way, which is fair and balanced, okay? There's that. It suggests that you need to communicate and collaborate with your partner or loved ones to maintain a healthy and harmonious relationship. Be open, honest, and supportive, and take time to listen to their needs and perspectives. So it's not just your perspective, it's also their perspective, so you could be a well-rounded individual with all aspects as you make decisions and go forward. Also, don't lose sight of your own values and boundaries. Don't lose sight of your own values and boundaries. And I'm going to add morals to that list as well, okay? And make sure that your relationship aligns with your personal and professional goals. So we got money and career. So money and career, angel number 822, is a positive sign that you're on the right track. Your angels are encouraging you to keep working hard, building your skills and networking, investing in your time and your growth. You may also receive opportunities to increase your income, such as a promotion, a new job, or a business venture. Trust your abilities and don't let fear or self-doubt hold you back. As far as your twin flame, it can have a sign and a meaning that it suggests that you may meet or reunite with your twin flame soon, and that you should trust in the timing and purpose of your connection. Your angels are also reminding you to work on your own soul's growth, healing, self-love, as you will attract healthy and fulfilling relationships. Biblically, 8 represents new beginnings, resurrection, and the Holy Spirit, while number 2 symbolizes duality, witnesses, and union. Together, they represent the power of the Holy Spirit and guide you and to unite you on your spiritual journey. 822 can also refer to specific biblical messages or the themes related to prosperity, success, and faith. So 822 is a powerful message of persistence, abundance, and manifestation. Your angels are reminding you to focus on your career, financial stability, and trust your intuition, your abilities, and maintain balance between your physical, and it keeps being balanced. Do y'all hear that? Balance is the key between your physical and spiritual needs, and communicate, because I just told y'all physical and spiritual, that's confirmation. Because physically, I said I went on about my business. Spiritually, they said get your ass in this seat and this would be great to talk about. Okay? So subconsciously, it did a thing. Here we are. So focus on your career and financial stability. Trust your intuition and abilities. Maintain balance between physical and spiritual needs. And communicate and collaborate with your loved ones. Communicate and collaborate with your loved ones using the different meanings and interpretations of 822. All right. So I said 1818 was there as well. 1818 signifies abundance and prosperity in all aspects of life, including wealth and love and happiness. If you see the angel number 1818, it can be a sign from your guardians that your struggles are set to come to an end soon. This number can show up as a reminder of the importance of positive thinking, hard work, and moving forward. Prosperity is moving towards prosperity. Sorry, it is a number of abundance and having the courage to move forward. All right, thank you, Tamisha, for that. So these two cards came out together. 2 and 3. So a step. You proceeded with caution. You see that? 2 and 3, because this card is take the methodical approach. So here is where you were making a decision at a crossroads. This is saying that you're moving. You have made a decision. All right? Slow and steady wins the race. So the 2, listen to your inner voice when making decisions. You may have been at a crossroad. There may have been a stalemate. You may have felt stuck or something, but apparently the universe is saying, be mindful that you're actually now on the move. So whereas if you didn't realize it, there's movement happening here. So there was stalling, indecision, strength through suffering, peace restored, and a stalemate. So you had to be stopped for a minute. So it was at a 4-way crossroad. At the crossroads, which way do you go? And then the 3 is now saying there's movement here. So take the methodical approach. You can achieve your dreams. Slow and steady wins the race. Conservative, methodical, dull, dependable, patient, clever, efficient, responsible. We got community, groups, energy, communication, and groups. So whatever it is that you're getting into, because it just said a lot of things, people, places, and things, slow and steady. Because again, I said before, I was triggered. I didn't want to let nobody in because I was feeling like the people be people, and it ain't the demons that I'm worried about. It's the people. The demons is the people. The people is the demons. The people be not knowing that they the demons. You see what I'm saying? Now I see 1919. But people be expecting the demons. Like, it's not the scary things that be moving around. I told y'all about that. I went and laid my head right back in the same location. It be the people that be coming that be kind of, triggering me. So, All right. You have earned every one of your successes. Progress, confidence, conquest, public recognition. Finding solutions. Harmony, healing, and empathy. Harmony means bringing things together. My last name, Harmon. Do no harm. Okay, that's the first line, first sign of the Wiccan read. Do what thou will, but do no harm. Do what you want, but don't harm nobody. We gotta watch what we do. All right. So when we have names and when we have certain things, we gotta be mindful of what they say. Harmony. We got to have harmony, balance, things brought together. Either way, it says you have earned every one of your successes, period. All right, growth, elevation. So it says when you move from your problems, be mindful of what you take. It always gives me Erykah Badu, Bag Lady. Be mindful of what you take and with you when you leave. Everything being brought into balance, because now it's 2020. A minute ago was 1818, then it was 1919, now it's 2020. Like, things are moving forward. They're moving ahead. It's slow and steady. We're elevating here. When you leave away from people, places, and things, your problems, be mindful of the shit you take with you. Because why you want to bring up old shit in new situations? I don't. All right, so we got transitioning, exit, moving beyond, problem solving, a journey, a deeper thinking, which I said a deeper thinking on the subconscious level. So confirmation, leave it behind you and keep on pushing. Research here, responsibility, harmony, alignment, healing, and empathy. As I grow and as I heal, and healing is a lifelong thing. I keep telling y'all because people be like, oh, I'm healed. Well, guess what? Healing is a lifelong journey for me every day. Tomorrow I'm going to be better than I am today. And I don't have all the answers. I just got told to sit down here with the many few that I have to, kind of convey it to y'all. And sometimes I may hit the mark. Sometimes I may not. But guess what? I'm gonna do it again tomorrow, and then the next day, as long as God permits me to do it. But I got to be mindful of living in the past and continuing to push forward. So yesterday happened, but today is a brand new day. I get to proceed on into something else. And that number is 66. So somebody may be 66 years old. I also see 82. I see 32. So that will be also 5 in between there. So we have 88 and 82. Y'all, it's a quicker movement happening. It says take action on your ideas. Life is moving ahead. So the thing that they told you to do, take action on it. It don't matter who said what. Keep pushing. Keep swimming. It says movement, speed, quick changes, quick decisions, boldness, excessive force, generosity. So change, contribution, rebirth, truth, and fairness. All right. So information. This is also along your life's purpose, because people don't know what you're set here to do. You have to worry about yourself. All right. We got 68 is also here. And then the number is 668. And then we have 89. So somebody may have been born in 89 or 98. Take it how it resonates for you. We have enjoy the results of your hard work. Accomplishments, that's March 17th. Accomplishments, inheritance, covetousness, self-care, reward, satisfactory, luxury. So selflessness, compassion, integration, attainment. A 9 is a completion. So that means every level. You have gone through every level of something. And it's basically saying enjoy the results of your hard work. Continue to keep pushing. Continue to keep moving. And at the bottom of the deck, somebody is definitely may be moving. I got somebody about to take air, because it says travel. So air, that's flight. Or basically they saying spread your wings and fly. So spread your wings and fly. I hear somebody saying, forgive them, Father, for they know not what they do. Is that somebody doing mass? Like, is that Catholic? I mean, I know that's in the Bible, but I feel like that's something that somebody's saying over top of somebody. It's given Catholic. That's what it's given. All right, so celestial assignment. What did I say, y'all? I don't know this lady name. It is spelled I-N-K-O-S, Sansa. Sanzana. I-N-K-O-S-O-S-A-Z-A-N-A. But it says a celestial assignment, okay? So, division again. That's confirmation. Like, how the fuck we get this card? I don't even know how I pulled this card, because I don't even normally pull these cards up. All right, and we got Queen Nefertiti here, alchemy. All right. Y'all know what alchemy is. Magic, energy. And we just talked about energy, because everything said, words carry vibrations, positive or negative. Actions carry vibrations, positive or negative. That's why I keep trying to tell people, when you walk up on somebody, you can know everything you need to know about that person because of their actions. I mean, because of the energy, not the actions, the energy. But every action carries energy. Because you can feel somebody's energy the minute you encounter them. So you should know whether or not that person is, you know, their intent behind a thing. Because energy don't lie. So maybe if I go back and look at the intent, I can possibly see what the energy was. You see what I'm saying? So that's another thing. I might not have been paying attention to the energy, but my spirit and my energy, my soul said hell to the no. Get somebody else to do it. That's not how we're going to do that. So we got procrastination here. Don't not do something because somebody said it's not good. Or don't not do something because you're holding yourself back. Because you're afraid. Because that was also in this reading too. they're telling you to do something, you got to go ahead and get it done. We also have your inner child. So I feel like that will be healing your inner child or something pertaining to your inner child. It's something may have been from when you were a child that you want to do or that you should have done, which would have been a part of your life's purpose, and you didn't do it. And they're saying, I'm trying to put you back on the pathway because I should have been writing a lot of stuff, whether or not it be music or poetry or books or anything else. I've always been a writer. And so we never know what the next step is, because I could be writing songs for anybody and everybody right now. So although it's coming through me right now, but anything could happen. I don't know the purpose. All I'm doing is being obedient and doing the thing, giving the song. It could be the call a whole nation. I don't know what God got in store, because we keep saying that God's saying think bigger, or the universe is saying think bigger. So just because I sit in front of you right now in this stage, y'all don't know what's going to happen later. I don't know what's going to happen later. They keep giving me images of things, but there's that. All right, so we got soulmate, patience, and take off your mask. Who are you really? Because, again, my aunt told me, and my aunt know me too, and my aunt said that ever since I've been through my spiritual awakening, she said that I've been giving off nice, nasty. I believe her, because my aunt know me too. So I don't know if that's a thing, but apparently it's a thing. And then, I mean, I don't know what else to say or do, because I be trying to be nice, but in my mind, I be feeling like certain people, again, when I get triggered, I just say stuff. But again, y'all heard me say I'm going through a spiritual awakening now, and they're telling me to handle it better. Everything I'm sitting here and saying in front of y'all, I already said to y'all before. Yep, Tamisha, you're right. I said I was going through a spiritual awakening. When the cards came out, I told y'all, I heard they're saying spiritual awakening. I went through the spiritual awakening. Also, they told me to articulate better. This time, handle it better, because that's a part of your test. Last time, you spazzed out on everybody. People were saying you was mean. I wasn't mean. I was speaking the truth. It was just the way I was saying it maybe wasn't being delivered properly. Or the fact that I ain't say shit, I just left. Because I don't care what you think. Get somebody else to do it. I don't care. Because I did it both ways. And that was where a lot of people had a problem with me, because I just shut down. And, well, for them, meanwhile, I was over here doing what I was doing. See what I'm saying? I was at work. I was outside. I was doing whatever I was doing. I didn't care about whether or not anybody was talking about why you not calling, why you not responding, why you not saying it. I just wasn't. I was being, guided. And that was all I knew. And they're saying this time you can't do it like that. And so, okay, here we are. Okay, we got soulmate came out again. So they saying soulmate, pay attention. That's it. That's it. And then it says patience. So patience, somebody may need to be patient on, the soulmate connections. Soulmates can be anything, anybody, friends, family, anybody. But apparently they want you to have patience on this one or with this one or on it coming. So take it how it resonates for you. We got 23, we got 8, we got 16, 14, 61, 32, 28, 23, and 41. So Pisces, this is the reading. Hopefully it helps. Thank you guys for coming towards my channel. Like, comment, share, subscribe, and go with God. Everybody that is on YouTube, if you can go and comment on my Twitch, it would be greatly appreciated. Thank y'all. And I will see y'all at 12 for the next reading. And yeah, that's it. That's all. Have a wonderful day. Enjoy your weekend. And do good things today. Don't be nasty people, okay? You have the power to change you. Be mindful of that.